Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on a team from the AAC, the Memphis Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. Kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught near the sideline. It's Taylor. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, if you're not careful as a quarterback, this is the kind of route that defensive back wants to jump and get in front of for an interception and maybe a touchdown going the other way. But this time, the receiver runs it well, brings it in, and then gets out of bounds.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On the ground, it's Anderson. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Memphis. And wow, that is how you kick off a national championship game, Kirk.
Man, Chris, you're exactly right. This offense came out with a mindset that they're not going to wait around and wait for this defense to get settled in. They're going to punch them straight in the mouth and assert themselves. What a championship-level statement that was.
PAT makes it 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. First down here for this offense. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. The sure hands. It's Jones. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. And the Rebels hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Back to throw. It's Dark. Receiver makes the grab, and they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. No huddle now for the offense. First down. Looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Lee. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Second down after that previous play. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Here's the option play. Pitch to the back. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And the Rebels lining up here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He lets it go on the move. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And here's the handoff. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner will get out of bounds. That'll be the final play of this first quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. It's a shotgun run call.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And he lofts it toward the sideline. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew him. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it and just misses him.
And he'll drop back here on third down. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning. Important 2nd down play coming up. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking downfield, it's Hennigan. It's an out route, the catch made. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield at the 41.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Catch made over the middle. They make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 28.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. Handoff from the shotgun. Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And that one's picked off. What a play. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get them to 3rd down. They get pressure on the quarterback. The quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. They'll hand it off. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a 1st down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does.
Will he score here? And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Returner decides to field it. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. Looking downfield, it's Dart. Running out of and they heave it deep downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
He's moving out of the pocket. He stays on. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Throw to the running back in the flat. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. This one is out of bounds, and that'll give the offense great field position. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Off the play fake on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Harris. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Tackle made by a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. He's found some room at the 45. He's got some room and some blockers here. Gonna take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Memphis. With a takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. The Rebels will crank up the tempo. To throw, it's Dart. Looking for his big tight end. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Out of bounds after a nice gain. Finally, a positive play from this offense.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Caught behind the line. It's Lee. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Now, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. And the Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He's looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Keeping it on the ground here. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Well, at this stage of the game, this offense is clearly thinking it's 4-down territory. They need points on the board, and they need them in a hurry.
Here we go. 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. Looking for some space. It's Jones. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Second and goal for the offense. They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure here.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Here comes a handoff. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And it works. The first down to the 35. They'll work the clock here with the running game.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage in the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Dropping back, it's Hennigan. Running back has it on the screen now. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. He stopped short of the first down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Direct snap to the back. Has the first down and more. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
But that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Well, with the lead here, this is where you want to just take your time. The defense, as we know, they are looking to do anything they can to create an aggressive play to try to create a turnover. So you got to work that clock, but also protect the football. I'm sure the coach right now is preaching to all his guys and reminding them about ball security at this point in the game.
And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Let's it fly to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Caught over the middle. It's Lee. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught quickly. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short gain. Defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
Looks left and finds his target there. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. Movement at the second level of defense now. Brought down after 40. That'll be a first down. And the Rebels will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made on the out route. Finding some room at the 25. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Rebels begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Dart. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
1st and goal here. They need a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
Chris, I really think the defense was expecting a pass. Instead, they run it in for the touchdown. They're within 2. Under 2 minutes to go in the national championship. You go for 2, and we've got a tie game.
Quarterback's got it on the option. Heading for the goal line, and now the ball's knocked loose. The offense able to retain possession. Very lucky to still have a chance to win this. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. And that knee should do it. We have our national champions. They're the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.